Good evening. This looks like it'd pay for quite a lot of things, doesn't it? Well, it would if it were real, but it isn't. You know, ever since paper money was put into circulation, which is about 100 years, people have been trying to make a dishonest penny by forging banknotes. During and after the war, thousands of notes of all denominations and nationalities were produced. I'll be back in just a moment and tell you how this fits in with tonight's story. You've probably guessed the setting for our play tonight is Germany. The story was actually produced in Germany with the help of the American military authorities there. I play the part of an American officer, and it's a different kind of part for me. He's tough, mean. Well, you'll see for yourself as we present with pleasure our melodrama, Counterfeit.
Kind of man Bill Campbell is. And here we sit 10 years later enjoying a drink together in a German cafe.
Yeah, still slugging it out together.
Funny how things work out.
You know, before the war, he had one of the biggest law practices in Ohio. You wouldn't believe it.
Really?
Tell me, why do you stay on here? Why are you such a dope major, sir, if I can be so impertinent? Well, you can get your discharge, same as me. Why aren't you back there raking in the dough, doing something important for a change?
I think this work is important.
Yeah, but what do you get out of it?
Too many people like to think that the responsibility of war ends when the last shot's fired. It doesn't, you know. It just begins.
Very noble sentiments, Major. Very noble.
Don't you believe that, Bill?
Me? Oh, come off it.
Of course he does. Why, he's the fellow that used to stand up in the barracks and lecture the boys on what we are fighting for.
Yeah. I was pretty pompous in those days.
You were at that. Well, I gotta get back to the office. Keller thinks he's got hold of something. Seems pretty steamed up for him.
See you later, Bill.
Oh, thanks. Bye, Lily.
Here, Bill. I love you so much. You don't know how
Sure, I know. You love me so much, but not enough to go back to the States.
But what can I do? You know my family's...
Yeah. I just can't get it through my head. In America, it's the father's job to keep the family going, not the daughter's.
Please stay on a few months more. Please, something will happen.
What? Your father can't get a job. What chance have I got? Want me to stay in this monkey suit? No, I'm getting out as fast as I can. I'm not like Paul there. He looks on it different. He looks on it as a sort of dedication. To me, it's a one-way street going nowhere. I'm homesick, Lily. It's funny, I've got nobody back there, but I'm homesick.
It's you who doesn't love me enough.
Think these are enough to solve our problems? Just think. I'll give this all to your father. All except just enough to take us to the States, okay? And then I don't have to worry about your family anymore.
Bill, that would be wonderful.
Sure. If they were real. Yeah, that was cruel, wasn't it?
Where did you get them?
From the counterfeiters I was telling you about. We just tracked these down. Yeah, they look pretty good. Almost good enough to pass. They're paper. Just paper. This is it. I've got to get back, too. I'm going back to the States next week, Lily, so, goodbye.
I don't want to let you go.
$3, $4, $5, $6, $50, $650.
Oh, Bill, have a look at this stuff.
Swiss francs, script money, Dutch guilders.
I figure the worst thing we ever did was to drop printing presses to the resistance. Some people just don't seem to have wised up to the fact the war's over. Keller here found them on a man. Something wrong?
No.
Well, this time I think we're on the beam, and it's bigger than we thought.
Where is he?
Outside.
Has he talked?
He will.
Who is he? Hans Linder, former Africa Corps sergeant.
You know, I'm beginning to think that we're on the track of something more than just a counterfeit ring. These reports we've been getting, forged passports, stolen Italian cars, dope smuggling, they're too well organized to be just isolated incidents. Keller thinks so, too. Well, let's get this guy in, Keller. All right. What's wrong, Bill? Something between you and Lily?
No, nothing. Nothing at all.
Get inside.
I protest this treatment. Quiet.
Let him talk.
I have done nothing. This is 1954. You just can't arrest any
I'll
drug
tell you
anymore.
what I can do. I'll pass you over to Keller. How would you like that?
Solitary confinement with a healthy diet of black bread and water.
He's all yours, Keller.
Wait a minute. I'll make a deal with you.
Listen, those bills were found in your person. You tried to blame it on a DP. That was a lie. In fact, every word you've said so far has been a lie. Now, I want the truth.
I got the money for safekeeping. A wealthy Englishman.
What was his name? Anthony Eden?
It was unpronounceable. I can't remember.
He's all yours, Keller.
Linda.
All right. The woman.
English? Come on, speak up.
Austrian.
Who is she?
Pastry shop on Akademiestraße.
Major. Is her name Hoffman? Pauline Hoffman?
Do you know this place?
Know it? We've been keeping our eyes on it for months.
Well, how would you two boys like some nice, rich, creamy pastry with coffee and sloggovers?
Well, das was sehr gut. That was very tasty.
Thank you. You're American.
American, yeah. Check, please.
On a visit to Munich?
Yes, pleasure and business. Can you change that quickly? It's 200.
I do not have that much change.
It's okay. Linda sent me. That's it. Keller!
Lassen Sie mich doch los! Ich habe doch nichts getan! I'm innocent! I'm innocent!
Take him away!
Ich bin unschuldig! Ich habe doch nichts getan! Ich bin unschuldig! Ich habe doch nichts getan!
I'll check upstairs, Lieutenant.
Okay.
thought I would never see you again.
Oh, I was just acting tough. I couldn't make it stick.
Bill, I'll come with you. No matter what happens to them.
Well, that's the end of Act One. Now we pause for a moment for a word from our sponsor before we take the curtain up on Act Two of tonight's play.
Oh, it's true. Well, anyway, here's to the future Lieutenant and... Correction. Here's to the future Mr. and Mrs. Bill Campbell. Long may they live.
Well, here's to you. Here's to you.
Hey, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Vintage. Must have set you back a bit, Bill.
Well, why not? I'm a civilian. My best chum and my best girl.
I've got a motion to make. I move that everyone in the world be granted a rich uncle, ipso facto. Tell us about him, Bill. Perhaps we can all cash in on him.
Oh, yes, please do.
Well, there's nothing to tell. He's just a minor tycoon, made a lot of dough during the war, and I wrote him and asked him for a loan to help Lily's family. Well, he sent me the loan and doubled it for a wedding present. There. Couldn't sound better if I'd made it up, could it?
It is good of him, yes. And me, I have a surprise, too. I start work in the laminates factory on Monday.
Father, really?
I can't thank you enough.
Oh, forget it.
He arranged it for me.
Bill?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you fix that?
I bought a box of candy. Hello, yeah. It's for you.
Thank you. Major Rice. Oh, hello, Keller.
Darling.
Huh?
Do you know how I feel?
No.
I feel like the leading lady in a Hollywood movie. Yesterday there were gray skies, and today there is a rainbow.
Good. Good, I'll be right over. Say, it looks like my lucky day, too. It's Frau Hoffman. Keller thinks he's finally broken her down. We'll have to see you two in the morning.
I'll go with you, Herr Major. Young people should be alone.
Yeah.
So long.
So long.
Bye. Bill? What's the matter? Something wrong?
Love me, Lily. I can't lose you now.
Lose me? Why should you lose me? We leave tomorrow. Everything's all right, isn't it? Isn't it?
Oh, sure, sure. You go along with your father. I've got some business to tidy up here. Okay?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Franz Lemnitz? I can't believe it.
Why should I lie now?
Who is he?
There was a big candy factory.
Candy factory.
Münchener Schokoladefabrik. One of the most prominent citizens in town.
Where do they keep the printing presses? Where do they meet?
The mountains. In a farmhouse.
Oh, Lieutenant. I received your message.
Are we alone?
Surely. What's the matter?
Your friend, Frau Hoffman. She's singing.
A pastry cook is a pastry cook.
You don't seem worried.
Why should I be? She's the only one who knows my identity. It's her word against mine. And I am very highly thought of here. No. There's only one witness who could hurt me.
Me, huh?
Yes.
Well, then you'll want me out of the way as soon as possible, huh?
Yes.
Well, that's easy. Just give me the rest of the money.
You're a shrewd man, Lieutenant. Why don't you stay on? What you get tonight is only a fraction of what you could get if...
No, thanks. No, I want to keep all our relationship on a strictly blackmail basis. I prefer it that way.
Too bad. You don't trust me. They are real greenbacks.
Reception for me out there, eh, Lemnis?
What's the matter with you?
Some of your pals out there hiding in the trees in the shadows when I go out of the door and then...
Why should I? We made a deal, no?
Yeah, but maybe you thought you could make a better one here. Put it on. Go on, put it on. Don't ask any questions. Hurry up. Here, put this on.
No.
If they're ghosts, you'll have nothing to worry about.
I appeal to you.
Appeal to them.
No.
Go on, get... Only wish I had ready for me.
No. No. It's murder.
Wait for him to clear the trees.
Don't shoot!
Who is it?
Lily.
Oh.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. I was just doing some packing.
Let me see. Look at this. Where did you learn how to pack?
There just isn't any time, Lily.
Oh, there's plenty of time. You can't go like this.
Yeah, who's there? Come to see us off?
Put him on. We found them on Lemnit's body.
Oh, Bill, I just can't find you out there. Oh, hello, Paul.
Just put everything together, honey.
I don't want to search you, Bill.
You won't have to, I'll tell you. Got $5,000 of his dough in my pocket. The real dough.
Why did you do it?
Blackmail, hush money.
Uncle Lemnitz.
So what did I do? I took money from a crook. I'm out of the army now.
You did that in uniform.
I'm not in your world anymore. All All I know is my world. Mine and Lily's. That's real. That's something I can touch. I acted to save it. I got no regrets. What are you so steamed up about? You got your case all buttoned up. Go grab yourself some glory.
We're a long way from home, aren't we, Bill? You carried me on your back with shrapnel on my leg for what? This?
That was war. This is peace. Now it's every man for himself.
I can't believe that.
Open your eyes.
All righty, Bill.
What now?
I'll do everything I can. You know that, don't you, Bill?
Sure. You'll even be my lawyer, right? A fine speech, and you've done your duty, right? And then Leavenworth. No, thanks, Paul. I'm going home.
I can't let you go, Bill.
Okay, Lily?
Yes, darling. Would you take this? Goodbye, Paul.
Bill! There are 2 MPs outside.
So what? I've turned in my uniform.
What's the matter with you two? Is it a joke? What is going on?
Tell her, Bill.
There's no joke, Lily. There's no rich uncle. It'd be nice if there were, but there isn't.
But what about the money?
It was offered to me, and I took it. Might call it hush money.
Why did you lie to me?
Your father?
For my father. What do you think I am? What good is this job now? What do you really care? About him, about me, to do a thing like this? Oh, Bill.
Come on, Bill.
Take your hands off. Bill, I told you there are 2 MPs outside. Don't shoot! Come on, after him.
Too bad. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Major, $50 bills.
Counterfeit.
You found the story and natural settings for Counterfeit exciting, and that you'll be back with us again next week for an especially fine play. Till then, good night.